Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm so excited because once again I've been to Alton Towers in the UK since the last time I did the review on wearing a wig on a roller coaster, and I've also done 3 roller coasters. So the last time I did a wig review on this, I spoke about going on the roller coasters and how the wig was on them and my experiences. I thought, I'm not going to be going again until October for Scarefest. But lo and behold, my friends came over at the weekend and we went again. And I was so excited to wear this wig Erin again and do the whole thing over again. And this is huge because I've had a fear of roller coasters since I was a child. I've always been the one holding the bags while other people go on them and taking photos and waiting for them to come off and watching the rides and really enjoying watching the rides, but also wishing I got that sense of power and strength and determination to go on the rides, always wishing I was the one who was on there too. And at 46, I've finally conquered that fear. So I just wanted to show you the wig I'm wearing and just talk a little bit because, we are family and friends here too. Talking about our journey. I see you as my wig sisters and my wig brothers. So it's so nice for me to share my experiences with you. So Alton Towers is a theme park based in the UK and it's in Staffordshire in a place called Alton, and it's right near where we live. So it's literally 30 minutes in a car to there. So my friends were over the weekend. We weren't going to go anywhere on Sunday, and we just, out of the blue, said, yes, we'll go. And neither of my friends had been there before. They live in London area, so it was just really exciting. And I was fine. I was dead excited about it, but the night before, the panic started setting in, thinking, I'm going to go again. Can I do it this time? So I was thinking, what wig shall I wear? And in the last review I did, I talked about maybe wearing a longer wig. And then I thought, well, I've sewn the wig clips in Erin now, so I'll just see how I go. And there's something about this wig. Whenever I wear this wig, I feel powerful. I feel strong, and I know that it's not going to cause me any problems because it's a short wig. So I know it's not going to blow in my hair and maybe get stuck in my mouth. It may blow around a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to be worrying enough about how I'm going to feel about going on the roller coaster. So Erin is the perfect choice. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that this is now going to be my roller coaster wig, or anything to do with, adrenaline type things. If I decide to do anything in the future, I don't know, jump off a plane, go on a wire, anything, that makes my hair move around or is a bit adventurous, this is going to be my wig. Not just because it stays on so well, but because it gives me that sense of power and achievement. So in a moment, I'm going to take Erin off and show you inside the wig and show you how I, have secured the wig, because if you see, it's not going anywhere. So, and I really was not concerned one bit about this wig coming off, because I knew it had stayed on last time, so more than likely it was going to stay on this time. And I loved having on this wig. So, and it was a red hot day, which again is a real testament to this wig, because, it was 33 degrees when we went there. It was so hot they had to close down the monorail, and they had to keep testing the rides by sending empty rides on the track to make sure they were okay. This wig was fine in that heat. So it was also really hot, and I wasn't hot and bothered, or, I didn't feel like I was going to pass out with the heat. This is the perfect wig to wear. And also I kept checking my hair under the wig by putting my finger in the wefting, and my head was pretty cool. So it's also a great sun hat, in those high sunny conditions. So also a great wig to wear. So first of all, if anyone's tuned in, maybe because of the title or the thumbnail, I did Wicker and Thi3teen in a wig, and amazing rides. I'm wearing my Thi3teen t-shirt today because I'm so proud of myself for going on. Out of all the rides there that I do, Wicker is now my all-time favourite, and Thi3teen is a little bit like my nemesis because it's a bit scary to me. What it does is it goes crazy round this forest, and then it goes into a room and it all goes dark, and the coaster itself drops down and then it goes backwards. Now I love the dropping down and the going backwards, but the bit when it starts and it throws you around, a little bit scared. But I was really proud of myself because we got fast track passes, so I didn't have to go through the fear of queuing up. And when we queue up, things start playing on our mind. So, if you've got a 40-minute wait for a ride, you start thinking about what it's going to be like, and especially if you can see the ride. It's quite lucky with 13 you can't see the ride because it's in the forest. It's out of the way. Every now and again you get a little glimpse of it, but you don't really know what to expect until you're sitting on it ready to go. So, it was without all of that fear, how we create the fear in our minds and it makes it 100 times worse. It was a lot easier to just walk on the ride and get on it. Don't get me wrong, I was a little bit afraid. So because of my own belief systems and, my own guides and angels, I was calling on Archangel Michael and Archangel Honiel. So Michael is the protector angel. He gives you strength and power and he protects you whatever you're doing. And Archangel Honiel is the angel of peace. And she helps you to feel at peace and, calm whatever's going on. So I called on those two mighty archangels and they gave me that power. So it was fine. And it's so funny because I was on 13. And the last time I went on, because I'm going to show you the picture in a second. And if you watch the other video I did, which is in the playlist about this, you can see the difference. On 13 in that video, I'm holding on to my boyfriend. And in this video, in this picture, this time I held on to the lap bar. And I had a much smoother ride. I think when I was holding on to my boyfriend, I was just sitting a bit strange and I was being thrown all over the place. Whereas this time I held on to the bar, so I took my own independence back and I had a much smoother ride. And I was on it, loving it. I didn't really scream and I was expecting the bad bit to come and it never did. And I was like, wow, I've done this. And when we got off, I was like so proud of myself and so excited because I was okay. And I was like, what was I worrying about? So, my guidance is make sure you're holding on to yourself and not someone else, and trust yourself and trust the coaster and trust your wig. And my wig was fine. So let me show you the 13 picture because I love showing you these. So 13 is kind of my nemesis, and I've actually been on nemesis before, but 13, I was like, oh, because it's the run up and the build up to it. But you can see, this is some random girl here at the front. You can see she's having a great time too. But we're here. So, you can see, look at my wig. This is quite funny because when they take the photograph, it's when the coaster folds down in the room and my wig didn't even move. You'd think if it was falling down, the roller coaster gets taken from one level to another level, it's a quick drop, your wig would go up. But as you can see, it's fine. You can't even tell it's a wig. Obviously, I'm screaming and my boyfriend's pulling another silly face there and shouting something. But the wig stayed on fine. So another 10 out of 10 for Erin in champagne. This beautiful colour champagne and from Godivas Secret Wigs. My wig stayed on 13. Very powerful. So that was that picture. And then we went on to the mine train. Now, if you watch the other review, I was quite scared of the mine train. As I've said, I've got this huge fear of roller coasters since I was a kid. So on the last picture of the mine train, I was again holding on to my boyfriend. This time, totally different. I got my arms in the air. I was shouting, choo choo. I was loving the whole thing. And I loved it. And I wanted to go on again, but again, there wasn't time. Because even though we got fast track tickets, we were going all over the park to do all kinds of different things. So I loved it. And you can tell in the picture. The reason I'm holding on and not got my hands up like my boyfriend there is because, that when it takes the picture, it's when it goes through a fast bit and it goes underneath like this kind of bridge tunnel thing. So I wanted to make sure I was holding on. But once again, my wig is blowing a little bit there. But again, it's actually the wig you can see and not my own hair. So the darkness you can see on the photo is actually the roots of the wig and not my own hair. So another 10 out of 10 for Erin wig staying on during a fast roller coaster. Because even though the mine train is a family roller coaster, it does go super fast on that one bit. Because that's when they get the photograph. So and I can see I'm having a great time. I'm holding on, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And then my favourite one, the one I was really afraid of last time, Wicker Man. Wicker Man. And definitely my favourite ride there. If you are any Alton Towers enthusiasts or ride enthusiasts are watching this just to see what it's all about, you might be thinking, well, didn't you go on Rita, or didn't you go on Nemesis or Galactic or any of those? No, because, the rides I love now are Mine Train, Thi3teen and Wicker Man. But I think Wicker Man is just brilliant. You would never get me on Smiler or Oblivion or any of those things. My boyfriend went on Oblivion and my friends went on Galactica, but there's no way I'd go on those. I like these. Well, I like kind of the coaster feels, So we went on Wicker Man and I was so proud of myself again because no fear really, just a little bit when I was getting on the ride. My hands were sweating a little bit, and once I know my lap bar's okay, I'm okay. I feel safe then. And when it swings around and you're going up the ramp, when it's taking you up you go up, I was calling on Archangel Michael. And again, I had the best ride. And I was in number 4. I was in that part of the train where number 4, and 4 is an angel number. It's connected with angel protection. So I also saw that as a big sign because any fear I had went away. And I loved the whole thing. I was holding on. I loved it. Found it great. And look at me there. I mean, you can see in my face, I was just completely loving the ride. And my boyfriend, again, pulls the strangest faces for these photos. But, look at me, I'm smiling, I'm having a great time. And my wig, even though it's blown a little bit at the front again, it's on absolutely fine. There was no fear whatsoever in my mind that this wig would come off. And the pictures look fabulous. So, if you're one of those people who think, well, I want a wig as well that's going to look good on a photograph. Maybe you're thinking, well, I want to take my photo on the Wicker Man. I want my photo taken on Thi3teen or the Mine Train. This really is the perfect wig. I mean, look at that. I really like that picture of me there because I just look happy. And I look like I'm having a good time, which is what you're supposed to look like on a roller coaster. So I felt like I'd really had a breakthrough there. And then just because I knew that you'd love the photo, I also had one done on the river rapids. And, this is kind of like just a ride that takes you on a river, and there may be some like waterfalls, bit of water comes on you. And, I was there with my friends, my 2 friends, Sandra and Marianne, and my boyfriend George, doing these again. I know there's a camera and I'm going to do a good photo, and then you can see me. And the thing I love about this picture of me is, even though it's from the back, look at the wig. The wig looks fabulous on this picture. So I'm really proud of myself and proud of this wig. And this is now going to be my go-to wig to do any adrenaline junkie type of things. Not that I'm one of those people that's going to do that. But, for example, if I go to London and think, yes, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go on the London Eye, this will be the wig I wear. So I'm going to just take her off and show you. So first of all, I have done a review on Erin, not a roller coaster review, just a normal review on this wig. She's gorgeous. So with this wig, it's gorgeous. It's lace front. So first of all, it's completely natural. It's got this gorgeous dark root in. This colour is champagne blonde. Well, it's a champagne R colour. It's a blonde. And it's got this gorgeous root at the front. It looks very natural. And, because I've got naturally dark hair as a brunette, it really looks good on me. It doesn't look fake in any way. It just looks like I've had my hair dyed. And this rooting goes all the way through, which is just amazing. This is why there's such good value for money. They're worth the money because it looks like, it looks like your hair. So if I'll show you as well, because I've got a little bang in this, but look at the wig. Look at the back of the wig and, it's just fabulous. I just love this wig. I love Erin in all the colours I have her in. And I've reviewed the other colours, but I just love this little blonde one. And I am thinking about getting it again to have as an everyday wig or, a daily wig, but save this one for the roller coasters because I've sewn so many wig clips in this, but I'm going to show you. So as you can see, I've got a cut little bang in this. Now I've done this myself. So it comes over like that. This is how the wig comes. But for me, it was falling in my face a little bit. It was a bit longer. So I just cut in a really cute bang. So if I get my brush and I can just show you here. So if I just brush it down like that. I could wear it like that if I wanted to, or kind of wear it over my face like this a little bit. maybe even have it down a little bit like this, which also looks really good, but I like it pushed to the side. So it allows me to sweep it to the side and not again worry about it going in my face. The perfect wig to go on a roller coaster with. Now, she has a lace front, she is very pretty, and she feels very natural. So when I touch her, even though this is synthetic hair, it feels very real. And the sleekness, whenever I've got this wig on, I'm constantly touching my face. So I had some videos taken of me in this wig. My friends were kind of Snapchatting me. And I watched their story, and all I seem to be doing is this. Touching it, not because there's anything wrong with the wig, but just because I love touching the wigs. Any wig I've got on, I just love touching them because it's so amazing to have this style, this sleek style, to have this blonde wig on, and to just feel a bit badass too. Because I feel a bit badass when I've got this wig on, like I can do anything. So I love how a wig also gives you confidence. And certain wigs make you feel certain ways, like a long curly wig or a long straight wig can make you feel elegant and beautiful. But a short blonde wig can give you the confidence to ride roller coasters and do crazy fearless things. Love it. So I'm also going to show you, I have got it here, from Erin from the back when I'm walking. Because I really like this. My friend took this. Let me see if I can still find it on her Snapchat story. If I can find it. Bear with me a second. I'm probably not going to be able to find it now, but me kind of walking in the distance. Oh yeah, it's gone. But it was me walking in the distance anyway, so never mind. But it just looked really good from the back. Me walking, and she was behind me videoing the walk. And it just, the wig just looked fabulous. So it's such a fabulous wig. And, this wig is worth every penny. So if you are buying this wig, 10 out of 10 review from me. If I could give them 15 out of 10, I would for this wig. So I'm just going to unclip her now. Just for the purpose of this video, I've only clipped in the two front ones. But I have sewn in, and that's my natural hair, totally different. I have sewn in 7 wig clips. Look at the gorgeous colour on it. This is Erin, she's beautiful. So for roller coaster purposes, and I know I don't need to have this many wig clips in there. You don't need to. Probably 3 or 4 would do it, But I've gone over the top and sewn 7 in, but I'm leaving them in because they work. And I have no worry about my wig coming off. So I've sewn 2 in at the front, and I've sewn these in. That's why they look a bit of a bodge job. But I've sewn these in myself, but you can get the company Godivas Secret Wigs to do this for you if you want to. But, it's easy to just kind of sew them in yourself. So I've ignored the lace at the front because I don't want to mess the lace up. And I've sewn the first 2 there, and then I've put 1 in the middle. And then I've put another 2 there, I've put 1 there. So there's 6 clips in the cap itself. And then right at the bottom where the label is, I've put another 1 in. Now, as you can see, this one's come loose. So before I go in October, and again, I'll do another review in October and tell you how I get on, because I'll be wearing Erin for 2 days because we're going for a Scarefest event. So we're going for the 30th of October and the 31st of October. But I'll make sure they're all secure. These are all secure. It's mainly this one at the back. And the reason why it's come loose is because when I put it on that morning when I was going, I flipped my ponytail at the back here. So you can see how I've prepped my hair for all my wigs. Put a little pony there. My hair's wet today, so it would be a little bit more fuller than that. I felt it come out because I clipped it in so hard at the bottom. So when I clip that back one in, I just put it right underneath the ponytail and grab some of this little hair at the back at the nape of my neck. But I think I did it so forcefully, I flipped it out. So that hasn't come loose with the force of the roller coaster. That's come a bit loose with the force of my hands, as we get forceful with these things. So again, be careful when you're taking it off. And what I did as well, because I stayed over in the stargazing pods, which is like glamping, like posh tents, but they're like sauna buildings. What I did was, when I was taking Erin off, I forgot that I'd put in all these wig clips, and I just unclipped the top 2, and then I yanked it, and then I thought, my wig clips are in, so then I had to go back in and unclip them all. So, but luckily it didn't rip any out. But it was the force, in the morning of putting her in this one in. It's only come off a little bit. It would still hold the wig on. And you don't really need the bottom one anyway. That's just me being extra careful. So, whatever you want to do. But this is how you sew wig clips in. And, maybe what I should do is maybe one of the days perhaps try it with a wig band instead of the wig clips. But I don't know if I dare. I suppose I could do that on the mine train because it's a slow ride, but it does go fast through the bit with the photograph. So I could maybe put a wig on with a wig band. Maybe I could order this wig again and wear that one with a wig band, not wig clips, and then review it again. If you'd like me to do that, comment below. But yeah, absolutely superb wig. And, when I'm putting Erin on, the way I do it, I'll just secure the top two in. So I unclip the top two, the two at the front. And then I just grab her by, the label and I put it on like this. And I just tuck the back in, get her all square and nice. And then get her up to my hairline. And then I just clip them in. And I would do that with all of the 7 wig clips. So I'd clip them all in, put my thumbs through the wefting to make sure I get them in right. And then do the bottom one last. Clip it right into the nape of the neck there. Not that you need that, of course. And then, just give her a little brush. I don't, brush a lot around the front where, the lace is. But look how easy it is to go on. You literally just get it out of the packet when it comes, like any Godivas Secret Wig. Shake it, and then you can put it on your head. The only one I struggled with was Lisa, because I did that with Lisa wig. And because of the short razor cut style, and I just was not used to it at all. And I am going to be reviewing that wig soon too. And maybe spraying some water on and showing you how she's supposed to look. Not what I did with her when I first put it on. But I was just like, so I wouldn't wear that. So what I did was, I got another wig out, Faye, and put that on. You can see how I would have gone out. I could have gone out in that wig straight away. So the whole point of this video, and I do ramble a little bit, but we do get to know each other in these videos, is to say, yes, you can go on a roller coaster like Wicker or Thi3teen in a wig. And the reasons why I chose Erin being a short wig and the way I clip in the wig to make it super secure when I'm on the rides. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.